Most people think success is about luck, talent, or being born with special abilities. But neuroscience reveals something much more empowering. Your brain is rewiring itself every single day. With every habit, every thought, every reaction to stress or failure, you're literally reshaping the structure and wiring of your brain. This ability is called neuroplasticity, the brain's capacity to change, grow, and form new connections throughout your life. In this video, you'll learn how to rewire your brain for success using neuroscience-backed principles that transform your mindset, your habits, and the way you live. If you apply these consistently, your brain will slowly start making success feel less like a struggle and more like your natural state. Let's begin. Neuroscience shows that the brain strengthens the neural pathways it uses the most and lets the unused ones fade away. That means the thoughts you repeat become your beliefs. The actions you repeat become your habits. The reactions you repeat become your automatic patterns. Your brain doesn't judge what you repeat as good or bad. It simply reinforces it. If you often think, "I'm not good enough. I always mess things up. This is too hard for me," your brain wires itself to see the world through that lens. But if you start feeding it new patterns, even in small doses, new neural pathways begin to form. Your brain is like wet clay. Repetition is the hand that shapes it. Success doesn't start with perfection. It starts with what you choose to repeat. Most people live with a mind on autopilot. Studies show that a huge percentage of our daily thoughts are the same as the day before, and many of them are negative, critical, or limiting. To rewire your brain, you need what psychologists call cognitive redirection, consciously redirecting your thinking. Here's how. When a negative thought appears, don't fight it and don't panic. Just notice it, and then gently replace it with a choice thought, a thought you consciously choose. Examples. Instead of "I can't do this," shift to "I can learn how to do this." Instead of "I'm so behind," shift to "I'm improving a little every day." Instead of "this is too hard," shift to "this is how I get stronger." Every time you do this, you fire a different neural circuit. And the more you fire it, the more it becomes your brain's new default. Success begins in the neurons long before it shows up in your reality. Your brain doesn't like big, intimidating tasks. They trigger stress, resistance, and procrastination. But when a habit takes less than 2 minutes, your brain doesn't see it as a threat. Neuroscientists sometimes refer to these as gateway habits, tiny actions that open the door to bigger ones. Examples. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to work out? Do 2 minutes of movement. Want to study? Open the book and read 1 paragraph. Want to meditate? Close your eyes and breathe for 2 minutes. These micro actions activate the brain's motivation circuits. They create momentum, which leads to consistency, which reshapes your wiring. Success is often built from extremely small habits repeated over and over, not from rare bursts of motivation. The brain is fascinating. It often doesn't fully distinguish between vivid imagination and real experience. When you mentally rehearse success, you activate many of the same neural circuits that fire when you actually succeed. This means you can train your brain ahead of time. Here's a simple way. Close your eyes for 30 seconds. Pick one specific goal, not vague success, but something clear. Imagine yourself in that moment. Feel the effort. Experience the pride, relief, or excitement as if it's already happening. This lights up your prefrontal cortex, planning, your motor cortex, action, and your dopamine system, motivation and reward. You're rehearsing your future. So when the opportunity appears, your brain doesn't freeze. It recognizes the pattern. Visualization isn't fantasy, it's mental training. Your environment is constantly shaping your brain, often more than your willpower. Your brain is always scanning. Light and color, noise and background sounds, clutter or order, people around you, digital distractions. A messy, chaotic space creates mental friction. A clear, intentional space makes it easier to focus and follow through. To rewire for success, keep your workspace as clean and simple as possible. Surround yourself with small reminders of your goals. A note, an image, a phrase. Remove obvious triggers for distraction. Create a success corner, a specific place where you only work on meaningful things. Keep the tools you use for growth, books, journal, laptop, notes, within easy reach. Your environment sends silent signals to your brain all day. Design it to work for you, not against you. Your brain releases dopamine not just when you achieve something, but when you anticipate a reward. Most people only reward big achievements, so their brain doesn't stay motivated for long. Highly successful people do something different. They reward small actions. Every time you complete a tiny task and mentally acknowledge it, your brain gives you a dopamine boost. That little burst of "this feels good" makes you want to repeat the behavior. This creates a dopamine loop, a positive cycle where effort and consistency feel rewarding. To use this, break your goals into very small steps. Track them visually: a checklist, a habit tracker, a calendar. Celebrate progress, not perfection. At the end of the day, take 30 seconds to notice what you did do, not just what you missed. Your brain loves progress it can see. When you train it to associate discipline with reward, consistency stops feeling like punishment and starts feeling natural. Not all stress is bad. Just like muscles grow when you challenge them, your brain grows when you experience controlled, manageable stress. This is called stress adaptation. When you stretch your brain slightly beyond its comfort zone, learning improves, focus sharpens, neural connections become stronger, confidence increases. Examples of positive stress include learning a new skill, solving a problem that feels a bit too hard, speaking up when you usually stay quiet, trying something in public that makes you slightly uncomfortable. You don't need to overwhelm yourself, you just need to stretch yourself. Growth doesn't happen in total comfort, it happens at the edge of challenge. Your brain is always trying to stay consistent with the story you tell yourself about who you are. If your identity is, "I'm lazy, I never finish things, I'm not good at this," your brain will unconsciously act in ways that match that story. But when you start shifting your identity, your brain starts shifting your behavior. Begin telling yourself, "I'm someone who follows through. I'm someone who learns quickly. I'm someone who keeps improving. I'm someone who handles challenges well." At first, it may not feel true, but each small action that aligns with that identity strengthens the connection. Psychologists call this self-directed neuroplasticity, intentionally choosing thoughts and actions that reshape how your brain sees you. Identity drives action. Action rewires the brain. The brain reinforces the identity. That loop can either keep you stuck or push you toward success. Success doesn't start with your circumstances. It doesn't start with luck. It doesn't even start with talent. It starts in your brain. The thoughts you repeat, the habits you practice, the environment you create, all of these are sending instructions to your nervous system every single day. Rewire your brain, and you don't just change how you think. You change how you feel, how you act, and what you believe is possible. If you want more neuroscience-based content that upgrades your mind and your life, make sure to subscribe to Mind Gym. Your brain is always changing. Let's train it to change in the right direction.